Hey, I'm gonna be watching Max0r today. So since he put out his new one, like just like a few days ago. So I'm like really excited because I love Max0r shit. That's just stuff. I mean, because it's so fast paced, but like that's how my brain works. And I have someone coming over to watch it with me. Having my boyfriend come over to watch it with me. He's gonna be questioning so much. It's gonna be hilarious. I'm ready and I'm prepared. I'm ready and I'm prepared. I'm excited. I'm excited. Max0r, 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 Max0r. Yeah, me. Yeah, me. Yeah, me. Why? Come here.
Hey.
Come wax Max0r. Me. I'm already recording. Max0r.
Already recording, huh?
Yeah. I want to watch Max0r. So yeah. Are you ready? Do you want to sit properly? Or you want to the
well,
chair?
Here, I'll go ahead and just like get into a different avatar then. Hold on.
Why? Do you not see my avatar?
That one didn't. Well, that one didn't have the Go Loco on it.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, fair enough. Actually,
okay, there we go. That's like should be better, right?
Yeah, they actually updated this world. It's like volume normalization and you can get a chime for every hour. There wasn't there.
All right.
Anyway, Max0r. All right, let's start this. This is gonna be so fun. It's only 12 minutes, 15 minutes, which is very surprising because usually his stuff is like 20, 30 minutes. Max. So I'm curious. I'm very curious. Also, I got something in my eye as usual. I always have something in my eye.
Just like a bunch of gunk.
Oh, okay. I thought you were about to say something fucking naughty. I was like, no. Shut up.
No, don't worry. I wasn't gonna say anything naughty. No, I wasn't.
Naughty.
I just said like a bunch of gunk.
Yeah. I think it was literally just my eyelash. Or maybe it was the wind blowing in my face. Anyway.
This video contains many certifiable thought crimes.
Flashing lights.
Helldivers 2 is an amazing co-op shooter that plays exactly like No Man's Sky, except instead of exploring the cosmos, you die horribly in the Somme. Every copy of Helldivers 2 is it is personalized. Joel wanted me to fight 10,000 fire ants.
You're right. I would try not to pause a lot because I don't like reaction videos where they pause every few fucking minutes, so I try not to do that. But have you ever played No Man's Sky? You're the gamer of the both of us.
Well, I mean, to be fairly honest, like Goshen like did try to get me into playing No Man's Sky, but I actually haven't really like played it yet. But however, like as far as I know, it's like a survival game and whatnot.
Yeah, it's like a space adventure survival game. I don't know. Never cared. If you have fun with it, cool.
In a universe where humanity is beset on all sides by curious wildlife and the actual Terminators, Super Earth, the galaxy's last and only bastion of managed democracy, sends its finest men, women, and children over 7 to liberate and spread freedom to the most horrifying hellscapes known to man, where war crimes are not only justified, but are necessary. We play as the Helldivers, humanity's finest in emancipation and friendly fire incidents. But there's no need to worry about that.
Betrayal.
We are incredibly expendable.
Betrayal.
All across the galaxy, Liberty's enemies march ever closer. But through the power of teamwork, friendship, and 500-kilogram bombs, we will fight for freedom, for democracy, and most importantly, because it's really funny. Dudes be like, Helldivers 2 is military propaganda. My brother in Christ. It worked. Triple the defense budget.
Why did you just randomly show McDonald's there? What?
Because it's like, who's talking about, Propaganda. That's why. McDonald's is a great propaganda. Oh, I know this song. This is JT music. He literally released that like a few days ago, I think. I don't watch all the way.
Yeah. The first thing you'll notice upon entering the SES Judge of Judgment.
I mean, to be fairly honest, like, despite like this basically being like pretty much like Helldivers or whatever, well, some of the people on here I kind of thought like were related to like Star Trek based people when it came to their outfits.
No, I don't think I don't watch Star Trek. That's also not my thing. That's more my mom's thing, to be honest with you. But no, I think it's just, you know, any like a lot of space adventure games. Like, oh yeah, this is the outfit. This is what you get. Yeah.
Well, I was kind of like, I wasn't really referring to the main character. I was like more referring to the like people you possibly could talk with or whatever. But like,
no, there's no people you can talk with. It's all like you and your friends, and y'all just blow up. That's all. That's all it is.
Really? Then what was the like one dude that just showed up then?
What do you mean one dude that showed where? What one dude that showed?
There was like one part in the video where I saw like some person like wearing a Star Trek outfit. It was like,
yeah, that's maybe a person. That's a person. That's an actual player. You can buy outfits.
Okay.
As far as I've seen, like I think there are like people like just standing around the ship, but other than that, it's just like you can buy outfits and shit. You can do missions, but it's mainly just you and your friends blowing up each other and blowing up robots and bugs. You and your friends blowing each other, as you should. Kiss your homies. Anyway, shush. Anyway, back to the video. Shut up.
Able to name it other things using the Wizard 101 naming scheme.
Oh, like Wizard 101.
Patriot of patriotism and my personal favorite, the founding father of family values. Because this game has a lot of violence in movies.
And sex on TV.
Oh, here you see me depicted as the soy Wojak. The
no,
second
not the
thing you'll
soy
notice upon entering the bridge
Wojak.
is the ongoing galactic war, and that we are currently fucking losing the galactic war, which is why we need to start off with
like losing the galactic war. Then then fight the big fight.
If you don't have any friends, then I hope you can speak good Mandarin.
Yep.
I think I did something to make him mad. But to win the Galactic War, we must first understand the Galactic War. We can ill afford another millennium.
Mr.
What
Worldwide.
do you mean understand the Galactic War? There's really not much to like. You can basically like.
I'm going to do it at difficulty 7 or above, which is coincidentally the perfect enlistment age. On the left-turn side of the political spectrum, we have the automaton front, an enemy focusing on range tactics, heavy armor in slight excess, and an extremely high amount of explosive ordnance. Oh, I'm out of here, guys, later. If that sounds a little bit intimidating, then don't worry. I haven't even gotten to the horde of angry chainsaws yet. Chainsaw Man reference goes in the video here, but talking about the automaton front is never complete without talking about the fucking Creek, or as it is known by our honored veterans, Space Vietnam. This goddamn planet has been single-handedly responsible for most of our casualties.
Well,
Is this SpongeBob?
Well, they got more than a concussion right there.
That 10 million.
I don't play this game because I can't, but also it's not my type of game. But fuck, the death is so funny. And it's so stupid.
That was like some like Looney Tune cartoon shit.
It was. I love it. I love the deaths in these games. Have you seen anyone play this game?
I haven't really like looked anything up about this game, so like basically I'm just kind of, this is the first time I ever like watching like basically a death and like all that stuff from this game.
It's so stupid and and all of them really are like trolling on each other because you can kill each other. Like there's friendly fire, and you are like throwing out like signals for giant bombs and nukes that come down, so you are killing each other whether you want to or not sometimes. It's fucking hilarious. Every time. I should have you watch Smitty video on this. It's fucking, was it Smitty that was playing this, and then like, yeah, it was Smitty that was like playing this, and then like they were like, you know, as guys do, yeah, fuck around. Fuck around and finding out 24/7. Yeah. And then and like one of his friends, I can't remember his name for the life of me right now, was he pissed off so many Smitty and the others so much that they all just started fucking with him solely, and it was so funny. I love these videos. This is a TikTok video.
Honestly,
yeah, continue.
I will say that, like, when it comes down to it, they're making like some games that are supposed to be more comedy based this like time around. Like, this is basically one of them. I feel.
I don't know if this was made to be comedy based. It just is. You know, it just is. I mean, anything where you can blow each other up and you can go fucking flying to goddamn Antarctica is comedy based. So, you know, I mean, it's kind of comedy based. I mean, it's fine. Comedy. I said economy.
Men have already died in the
Jesus.
Those are considered rookie numbers, and we're already outpacing the Sky King Rebellion. In fact, every single military operation we conduct is in some way related to Malevelon Creek. And personally, I don't really see what all the hype is about. After all, it's just one planet.
Okay, it actually makes me wonder if like some of the stuff they're showing inside this game is actually what they produced in like on the screens, like Family Guy or all that stuff, whatnot.
No, Family Guy isn't in this.
Well, like I meant on like on the TV and like the projector screen and all that.
Fucking weird recently. Malevelon Creek and by extension, the rest of the front is essentially an exercise in how
they just probably like added it in, perhaps, who knows.
Their firepower is so overwhelming, so absolutely constant that describing it as an endless retreat
what is that
where you
fucking
accidentally
song?
accomplish all
You've
of your
been using that.
objectives
Do you hear the
would be
song
very
in the
generous,
background?
as it implies that
I know I said I wouldn't be fucking pausing a lot. Shit. Fuck. Anyway, did you fucking hear the song in the background? He keeps putting it in the last 2 to 3 videos, and I can't remember what that song is, but it's haunting my dreams. I can't find it.
It's like you have to listen to it. You gotta find it.
I don't know what it is. It's dun 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 dun, and I don't know what it is. I feel like I've heard that before. I just don't know where.
Well, I mean, to be fairly honest, like some people like just. I don't know if like if Google would basically understand like if you were to like actually like do the song like the way you did. Like I know there was like one particular like point where like in one commercial like some dude just like did like a dance and then it just found the song for him. But like I don't think that it will work.
No, Google had trouble finding the song for the Nintendo game. Fuck, what's it called? It was something Thief. And I found the song. It was in the comments of long ass comments. No, it was on TikTok. And I was found in the comments. It was dun 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 dun. I had to look for that. And that's been years since I heard it. Google's not gonna help shit. I had to scour it myself. I don't, maybe later if I remember. I'm not gonna do it. I'm making empty promises to myself, but don't worry.
Do the objective.
Back to the video.
This can
yes, and you'll torture yourself even more.
Your main options for survival are going to be watching your slower friends get burned to death in the bake-off.
That's my favorite pastime.
I will never unhear that scream. So yes, this planet may be what economists call bad use of our human capital. But after dealing with several days of what I can only describe as angry forklift decommissioning, oh shit, this motherfucker's not OSHA certified. You really need a stepladder for that, sir. Okay, call me crazy, but I think there's a turret around this corner, guys.
I won't.
Well, I don't think the turret is like what you have to be worried about.
Yeah.
The attachment has become fucking personal. And honestly, I just want to see how many bodies one planet can hold. We lost Vietnam, we lost Afghanistan, and yes, we definitely lost America. So goddammit, I am not going to lose this shit to ones and zeros. God gave this galaxy to a non-binary species, and service guarantees gender affirmation. Fun facts about the bot front. Number 10, man urinates on fellow passenger for not being allowed to smoke.
Stop.
Number 9, if you happen to make the mistake of fighting here, you're quickly going to realize that most of our forces are Chinese, each one taking glorious revenge against the steel plants they work in. Very auspicious behavior.
Max0r.
And conversely, we Guilo have been sent by our barbarian prince to fight the hordes of angry roaches, for it is the God-given right of the defense lobby to remind the bugs that it is man who was made in God's image. Really can't wait to die on fucking, legally distinct Klendathu. The Terminid front, the Terminid population problem is a wide assortment of increasingly horrifying demons, each one abandoned by their creators in completely different ways. My guy's got a bad case of the rigor mortis. We've got small bugs, big bugs,
they all die like that for
immortal
some
bugs,
reason.
bugs that function as artillery, and of course, the bugs that stalk you at night. Thankfully for us though, napalm is an equal opportunity employer, and a lot of positions are open right now. That is to say, once you start fighting the bugs, you do
it actually kind of makes me wonder if like the people in this game would actually like react on like how well you do your job in this. Like if you do really bad, it makes me wonder like if they just kind of give you crap.
Good fucking throw, dude. I just want to walk to the McDonald's, guys. I'm just a level 1 goblin. It's literally my birthday. I'm a little birthday boy.
No,
and
birthday
you
boy.
The worst part about this war? We don't really know how they move between planets. And I don't think they have what you would call a plan. Rather, the Terminid simply appear in places they wish to eviscerate. Kind of like a Whole Foods. So, you can imagine my shock when I learned that those white bitches were trying to gentrify the moon. They are ruining the amazing local culture of, California. I hope it's becoming obvious that fighting these things under normal circumstances is what we call, same-day shipping to God.
Nice.
What the fuck? Fortunately for us, though, we have access to a wide variety of unique and hilarious tools, which are only accessible via inputting a series of hand signs, informally known as Airstrike Jutsu. Whether it's big airstrikes,
Airstrike Jutsu,
biggest airstrike the engine can sustain,
Yeah,
or
you
airstrikes that specialize in killing.
You never seen that in anime? In the anime you watch, you ever had the hand?
I mean, I've watched Naruto. Trust me, I did watch it, but like,
yeah,
honestly,
it's American Naruto.
Oh yeah, it's like let's go ahead and just do hand sign and then just pull out a gun. That'll do it.
yeah, it's American Naruto. Okay, that's the difference. We got bombs. We ain't got fucking. I can't remember what they're called. We ain't got shurikens. We got bombs though, you know. It's kind of the same thing. Don't worry about it. I love fucking with your. But I say fizz bone. That is not what I'm fucking around with.
You have like my phantom sense. Is that what you're trying to go for?
I was gonna say phantom sense. My brain went to fizz bone. I'm like, no. Same pH. Different.
I mean, almost on the same line, but not really.
Not at all the same line, actually. You know what fist bump?
Oh, well, boop.
Yeah. Rude. Jail.
Everything except jail. There are so many bad guys, with so much. The most challenging part is keeping your team out of the blast radius.
I got 500 kilograms ready.
Sorry, what did you say?
Oh god.
You fucking die. And yes, you do have to throw them, which means you can drop them, throw the wrong asset, and even attach them to enemies that are running into you. My personal favorite combination is definitely the napalm and chlorine gas, for when you really, really want your enemies to feel pain. Inside and out. We also offer a gluten-free variety. Now, of course, airstrikes aren't the only thing we can deliver. Just most of them, because here at the Defense Department, we take care to provide. Is
this actually like a trailer for the game or what?
Of support tools.
No,
or is this like someone?
I mean the machine gun, which are crucial and necessary for fighting literally anything. We've got flamethrowers, jetpacks, automatic lasers that demand human sacrifice. Average American police taser
that demands human sacrifice. Like, yeah, get 9.
For when you really hate everything.
I said this a lot for fire.
Railguns that encourage you to fire volleys like Napoleonic line infantry. It also has 2 fire modes called safe mode and unsafe mode. And of course the giant.
So unsafe mode really kills you, okay?
That is the last time I buy a fucking Tesla. My personal favorite strategy involves everyone giving their mechs to the designated disabled man, who will proceed to stay inside of 6 different wheelchairs for 40 minutes. And as a caveat, we force him to crawl on the ground between mechs for immersion reasons. But honestly, all of these fantastic tools absolutely pale in comparison to the fast and convenient resupply of GamerSup's energy drinks, here to give you a fantastic boost to your gaming abilities, which, if you want to win this battle, I will now expect of you. We in the Chinese are not going to be taking back Osto 2 on 8 hours of sleep, but they did also release a sleep aid. In case somebody gives you too much energy, how am I getting away with this shit? GamerSupps comes in many different flavors, such as Guacamole Gamer 9000, Grandpa's Ashes, and Good. It's just good. All at the low price of 40 cents per stratagem, which is literally cheaper than the dirt I am dying over. I went to Amazon and checked. So if you are still watching this video somehow, and God bless you.
Oh no! I can already tell people. I saw that character creation screen, and I can already tell people made abominations for faces.
Bro, I haven't. He made an Elden Ring. He has 3 Elden Rings videos out right now. Hasn't finished it. I hope he does soon, because that's my favorite series he's done. I need to show you. You the thing he did for the promo for GamerSupps and the Elden Ring.
Let me guess, it's like really bad. Like the face just looks like
he reset a whole character creation, weapon and all, depending on the GamerSupps, and it was great. I'll show you that another time. Later. Maybe I'll record it.
No, great.
I love those.
Well, it makes me wonder like how bad it's gonna look.
It's fantastic. You will love it very much, just like me.
We have you really don't want to play the game, as well as a strange amount of primaries that are child safe.
Oh yeah, sure, child safe. Like that's
just like in America.
Such as rigatoni instead of railgun shells. Now, in this kind of environment with this many casualties are not just expected; they are required. You don't really get to 12 million by being an easy game, which is why, upon the occurrence of my teammate's tragic passing, I will gain the ability to replace my friends with a legally distinct Helldiver, ready to fight and die for the worst planets you have ever seen. Like my brother in Christ, you are fighting over the Arizona Ice-T world. Missions in this game are
so you can basically
new and fantastic worlds.
Okay, so you can basically like possibly become like either the like greatest person in this game or like basically the biggest like pretty much like hateable person in this sort of scenario.
He's like the chicken.
Chicken.
Industrial amounts.
Chicken. I told you there's friendly fire, and there's bombs. What did you not get? My brother in Christ. My boy. Yes, that's the point. That's what makes it funny. Kill your friends. Or kiss your friends. You know? Either or. In what order, that's up to you.
Oh, yes. Either love them or just plain on murder them.
Yeah, no. Sometimes.
Carcinogenic gas and launching the fucking nuclear missile.
Oh, yeah.
We did it, Patrick. We saved Estanu, along with a myriad of which usually boil down to killing everything that moves, and occasionally loading a gun that will do it for you. We don't really talk about the eradicate missions because they tend to play themselves, all in service to liberate a planet by an astounding 0.0003%. This isn't a fucking charity, alright? Reach 100% liberation and lose all of it The very next day,
oh my God,
currently reporting to you from the
wow, like so sometimes it doesn't even matter. Damn,
beautiful
I didn't know that. That's
the heaven planet, where it is impossible to escape God's light.
honestly, like that would possibly get me so mad. Like I spent, like I could probably, like if I did play that game, like I would probably imagine, like if I did end up liberating one particular planet and then just like see it taken all away, like dude, what you guys were doing? I really like just. Oh.
You good? You good?
I mean, to be fair, like one of the things that I do know is that sometimes when like I'm brutally forced to like, and this goes for basically like any game. I know like I basically played Elden Ring, like as you mentioned earlier, and all that stuff, but like basically. So sometimes like I don't mind doing the same things over and over again, like just to see if I can possibly eventually get a win. But then like here's the thing about this, like I just don't like basically having to like if I basically like liberate something, I expect it to almost like sometimes be permanent, but like I know it's not going to be automatically permanent, but like honestly that just seems like a type of game that should possibly like have a like thing where you just basically liberated a town and all that stuff. But then like if I just see it like just automatically go the other way, like it's like, dude, what? How defenseless are you guys? You're just, I really liberated your home planet, and it just you guys just basically like just don't defend yourself afterwards. Like what?
I don't think anyone.
What are you guys doing?
I don't think anyone lives on the planet. I think it's just the planet. But also, yeah, I can't. If I already liberated and then it's fucking infected again the next day, I'm not doing that. That's not something I'm doing. I'm not that repetitive of a person, you know. That's why I can't play farming games. It's like it's too repetitive. I'm bored. That's why I love Cult of the Lamb. I get to farm and kill shit. Nice.
Honestly, like if I can already tell, if I played this game, it was like, and I'm sure I probably would liberate some particular planets, but like if I end up seeing like the bar going like up and like to basically me freeing it to like down there, I would probably like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna go ahead and just like brutally just pretty much like kill every like what people I want to kill and then just like get out. Like there would really be no point in me liberating you all.
I don't think there's any people on these planets. It's just.
Well, I mean, I probably imagine there's some like there's got to be some people on those planets, right?
I don't think there's any people on these planets.
I mean, why else would you have like mechs and robots on some of them?
What do you mean? Because the mechs and robots are taking over the world. You know, if you're a mech and robot, you don't have to build much to go into space. You can't breathe. Lucky.
Well, I mean, I know someone had to make it, otherwise they wouldn't be there.
Yeah, someone had to make it, but you do know that like once they turn evil, they are robots. They know how to already make themselves. They can clone them. They can just make them. They're machines. They don't need to fuck to make more.
Well, I mean, I didn't necessarily expected them to, but like that's what you basically mentioned.
Because you're saying that like they have to fucking like they have to like be made by humans to become to get more. It's like no, they can make themselves. They don't need a human to fucking tank it around in them shits.
Honestly, I can just to be fairly honest, like I can already imagine like the relationship level of basically robots. Like they're basically it'll just all be emotionless. Like, hey, how you doing? Not much.
Robots would take. There's like so many AI tests they have done in real life that ended badly, and it's just like, can y'all just leave AI alone? Can y'all stop? Just stop.
I mean, people are basically messing with AI, and like they are basically like getting pretty much more intelligent.
Any robot fucking movie. We only got 3 minutes left. We cannot get over these 3 minutes. I swear to God.
Oh, okay. Just I'll just go ahead and play it. I'll stop talking for now, at least.
God damn it. We need to quit. Shush, both of us. Shush. I will bite your hand.
Randomized your airstrikes. Which much more interesting? Please put this back in the game. Look, Helldivers is a game that gives you a lot of tools, and a lot of places to use them. So honestly, the task of describing it all to you is, not my fucking job. The developers are literally adding things faster than I can show them to you. I, began making this video before Mechs existed. So inevitably, when the day comes that Arrowhead adds
so you can write a Mech.
third faction that we don't legally know anything about, I guess I'll be making a video about it. As long as this one gets views. Overall, Helldivers 2 is an absolute chaotic mess, where every mission begins and ends with the assumption that we are not going to make it, and yet somehow, some way, I still find a way to disappoint my friends. Some may consider it difficult, while others may consider it fucking bullshit. But personally, surviving against all odds in the face of complete, absolute absurdity is a big reason that I still love this game. No matter how many game-breaking bugs they introduce. Sorry, Helldivers. This gun's accuracy rating is so high that it causes integer overflow. And with the Galactic War still ongoing, our story of spreading managed democracy has only just begun. We have the ships. We have the weapons.
The true story. We're not liberating. We're killing people. We're just basically putting them under new management.
And they'll win.
Yeah.
As long as the bug front plays the game today. On a more personal note, the Ministry of Truth extends its gratitude to all of its very kind patrons, enabling and financing our propaganda on a truly galactic scale. Your money is being put to excellent use, making only the funniest and most original content. Anyways, time to report to my execution.
What was that? Was that like a rat or something? Like for a guy?
I don't know what that game was. I thought for a second it was what's that game that everyone's playing?
What? Can you describe the details?
It's the D&D one.
The Dragon Dogma.
What? No. What? The other.
I thought.
No, he actually made a game about the game that I'm thinking of. I can't wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let me fucking. What?
Well, I mean, I thought Dragon Dogma was like basically like D&D and
Baldur's Gate.
I
have no idea what game you're talking about. What?
Well, it's basically one of the newer games. Like, it's basically like Dragon Dogma is like where you basically are like, I guess you could say you were thrown in the world. I guess you basically like fight monsters, whatever. Like, I saw a video where you basically like end up fighting a sphinx, but you have really the option to really like play mind games with that sphinx and then like challenge it afterwards if you wanted to. Like,
I love playing mind games. Hey, no. I don't know what's going on.
However, like, apparently the mind games are really intense with the Sphinx, and like a lot of people kind of, I don't know if I would basically like get all of it, so basically like get all of them correct, but I know that it's basically really complicated if you want to play mind games with that Sphinx.
I mean, the fucking Sphinx. Fair enough. Anyway, thanks for joining me. Yay! I was gonna do it alone.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Bye bye.